Teens Voice Academy, preparing adolescents for a significantly impactful adult life.
And now this is part 3 of my series, Let Me Talk to You. And we'll be looking at life traps to avoid as a young person. Based on the recent studies made by a body called HIPOS Global Happiness Survey, about 1 in 4 people are considered to be unhappy. Now they fall into various traps that life throws at them, often without realizing it until it's too late. However, these traps are easy to avoid when you know what they look like. And here are 15 traps you need to avoid in life. Number 1, the cheap dopamine trap. Most people stand little chances against this trap. We live in an era where technology feeds us with cheap dopamine on demand. We spend a third of our day online, constantly seeking validation through likes, thumbs up, shares, comments, constantly checking his impression. Now, these are reward-based feedback. Now, over time, programmers have learned to tap into this and trigger our emotion, making everything we do feel gamified. True happiness requires finding dopamine through meaningful achievement rather than on short-term digital rewards. Number 2, the pride trap. Now, the pride trap goes back because you are too proud to admit that you don't know something. You are too proud to admit that you need to improve yourself. Now, instead of addressing this issue, right, you retreat into ignorance or refusing to learn from someone who can give you an advantage in life. Now, this taunts your growth and perpetuates your own shortcomings. Now, pride can prevent you from asking help from those who you truly need help for, trying something new because you are afraid to look inferior that you don't know. Now, but the long-term success comes from pushing through these insecurities and focusing on your personal development. Number 3, the hurry trap. Now, somebody once said that this generation is called the microwave generation. Instant food, instant delivery. They just want everything now. There are certain things in life that don't come instantly. They require process if they are going to be long-lasting. Everyone seems to be in a rush, yet few actually achieve anything or are going anywhere. People mistake urgency for importance, and often, this thing is required urgently. Now, I often get that mail, and almost annoying. Every mail comes with, this is required urgently. This is required urgently. When something becomes urgently, it's a proof that you didn't do what you were supposed to do when it was important. The most successful individuals are constantly busy. They are productive, right? Learn to distinguish between what is urgent and what is important. You want to Google the timetable quadrant, you'll be able to understand the difference between what is urgent and what is important. Number 4, the prolonged indecisiveness trap. I heard a saying that too much of analysis causes paralysis. Decision paralysis causes people to freeze and miss opportunities. Know what you want out of life so that when faced with choices, you can confidently move forward. A man who procrastinates in choosing will eventually have his choice made for him by circumstances. And it's a very important fact. And I'll say that again. A man who procrastinates in choosing will eventually have his choice made for him by situation and circumstances. You can't afford to overanalyze things. And in fact, you're not going to understand everything in life. Start afraid. Start not sure. Start zigzag. But the point is this. Get your butt up and get something done. Don't let life circumstances create for you or dictate the path of your life because you are overanalyzing things. And often, the thing we are afraid would happen, they don't eventually happen. It's just the way the mind can be when you don't know the right thing to do. Number 5, the quick fix trap. Now, there's no shortcut to success. The sooner you stop searching for a quick fix solution, the sooner you realize the magic is in the hard work and the discipline of consistency. Don't want small thing one day after another. Focus on growth every day. Overcome obstacles by constantly acquiring new knowledge and keep pushing yourself forward. And I will say it again. This is why you need the financial literacy course of the Teens Voice. If you go to www.teensvoice.org/financial literacy, there are some courses, of course, paid course that would transform your life and help you improve yourself and help you take decisions if you have been hesitant. Number 6, lifestyle inflation trap. Now, as people earn more money, they often increase their spending in proportion to what they now earn, falling into the lifestyle inflation trap. This is a dangerous place to be because earning can fluctuate. And this trap is why many celebrities, athletes go broke. Don't let pride push you into living an inflated life. Number 7, the life hasn't started yet trap. I like to tell young people, you are not too young to create wealth. You are not too young to start living the life of your dream. At least, if anything, start practicing. Then you'll get better at it. So now say, I'll wait till I'm 25 or till I'm 30 is to be foolish. So the life hasn't started yet trap is what you need to get rid of in your life, even as you listen to me. Many people mistakenly believe that life hasn't truly begun, waiting for a moment when that boom, or maybe they hear a voice, or when they achieve certain things, or when they get certain degree, then they will start life. The truth of the matter is this: you are actually live as we speak. And the interesting thing about life is this: life does not have a rewind button. You only have play, pause, or stop. You can't rewind your life because you are alive. You are alive today and there's no replay button. So make the most of every moment by taking action today. If you keep waiting, you will miss out on living. Don't delay gratification for a perfect future that may never come. Number 8, the sunk cost trap. Many people stay in unsatisfying relationship or jobs simply because they have already invested so much time, or they are bothered about what people say. But sticking with something that makes you unhappy, unfulfilled, or away from your purpose or calling, or what you believe that you have been called to do, or what you believe gives you fulfillment in line with God's destiny for your life, is a big mistake. You can't spend your life and get it back. Every day is your life spending. Every day is an expenditure of the long life that God has planned for you. So don't be afraid to make changes for a better future when it becomes necessary. Just be guided by the Spirit as you make those decisions. Number 9, the victimhood trap. People with a victim mentality believe that everything happens to them and they have no control over their lives. This mindset is self-destructive. You have more control over your life than you realize. And adopting this mindset is crucial for breaking free from feeling stuck. Don't be a victim in your mind. You are a victor. Number 10, the plenty of time trap. Some people believe they have unlimited time to achieve their dreams. But the truth is this: time is limited. Time is supplied to us in 24-hour slots. And certain windows of opportunity close as you age. There are some things you can do at 20. There are some things you can do at 13. Don't put off your goals indefinitely. Life feels very different at 20 than when you are eating 40, 50, or 60. And not every opportunity can wait for you. Number 11, the savior and expectation trap. Many people wait for someone else to fix their lives, waiting for somebody to come and save you. Well, I have bad news for you. Nobody is coming to save you. If you don't do something about your life, nothing is going to change. You have to make a decision today to do something about your life. So don't try to save others based on what they think you could become. Both sides of this trap are dangerous. Take responsibility for your own life and let others be responsible for theirs. Now, that is very important for one reason. There's a certain time in life that you can only go through a pathway to success, get there, then come back to prick somebody else. Their journey in life, you would have to go alone. So you want to take somebody else with you, while even you are trying to find your path, may be a problem. So it's important really that you save yourself first before you save others. Even for fire, those who are into fire, the firefighters, they'll tell you, whenever there's a fire incident, save yourself first and call for help before you try to save others. Number 12, the education trap. Now, this is very, very critical, especially for young people. A degree does not define your success. Whether you have it or you don't have it, reduce the temptation to think degree, because you have first class, would necessarily mean that you'll be wealthy. If that's true, most professors should be the most wealthy people in life. Degree will not necessarily change your life. So whether you have it or you don't have it is not a determinant for success in life. It doesn't affect what really happened in real life. What's important is that you get the right education, right? Some people believe that without formal education, they are doomed to fail. But that's not true. Education is valuable, but only to the extent that it can be applied in today's world. Learning through online resources like the Things Voice platform, apps and digital resources can just be powerful. What you need is a 7-star education, which we have discussed in our previous videos. Number 13, the buy now and pay later trap. Living beyond what you can afford now through credit and loans traps you in a circle of debt, right? Financial institutions profit by keeping you indebted. So avoid spending money you don't have. Financial freedom comes from living within your means and avoiding unnecessary debt. Number 14, the scarcity trap. Many people live with a scarcity mindset, believing there is not enough for everyone. The truth of the matter is there's more than enough for everyone. Let me give you a scenario. For instance, you have 2 eyes, you have 2 ears, you have 2 hands, you have 2 legs. Does that not suggest to you that God is a God of abundance, such that, for instance, when you were born, your mother had 2 breasts? God could have supplied just 1 breast, but God gave 1 breast on this other side with a backup breast on this other side. So really, there's more than enough for every one of us. And somebody say, is that even possible? Yes, it is possible, because you see, look at your parents. Let's assume you are in a home where your parents can take care of you. How are they able to take care of everybody? If your parent can successfully take care of everybody. Now, of course, you may not know what the back and what they go through to take care of you, but at least they make an effort to take care of you. Now, if they can do all of that, how much more God? So really, there's no scarcity. There are only people who would have eyes that cannot see, who have ears that cannot hear, or who get opportunity like this and see it as another sermon or message. They take notes, but they don't take action. People who are in this situation, they see opportunity and wealth as limited. But this thinking is wrong. The world is full of abundance, and you can create your own opportunities without taking from others. There's more than enough for everybody. The winning by contrast trap. Life feels like a competition, but it isn't. Comparing yourself to others, especially those with different goals and values, will only limit you. Your competition is with your own potential and yesterday. Focus on beating poverty. Focus on beating mediocrity. Focus on beating your past experience, good, bad, or ugly. And a meaningless life. That's what you should focus on. Not on trying to be better than those around you. It's a wrong competition. Now, that's important, because you see, no matter how fast you run on someone else's lane, you will arrive at the wrong destination. So, for instance, I leave my lane and I'm running. Well, the truth of the matter is this. Once I'm on someone else's lane, I can never arrive at my own destination. Why? Because I'm not on my lane. You don't need to bring others down so that you can go up. There's enough opportunity all of us can take advantage of. Now, the bonus is this. It's never too late trap. Priorities shift as you go through life. There are certain things you can only do within certain time frame. Don't fool yourself into thinking both time and your energy to do things are infinite. Life changes, and so you must. To make the most of it, you have to take advantage of every opportunity that comes now. This is as much as we can take in this video. And I'd like to say cheers to your great life. P Wealth cares.